going on, y'all? About to check out this video from Penguin Zero. Apparently, some streamer wild out and did something disgusting. Let's see what's going down.
We're going to be covering a degenerate scumbag streamer who appears to have beat his wife on stream. And now, since it's blown up, he's trying to use a Jedi mind trick to convince everyone that their eyes were wrong. That you had a malfunction in your vision, because he didn't beat his girlfriend. He only pushed her, actually. Your eyes are wrong. You didn't see what you thought you saw, is his strategy. But how about I show you the clip first, and then we'll go ahead and digest that a bit.
Okay, take it off. Take the lid off. Chill. You need to have no drinks in here. Ow.
Oh my gosh. Give me a second. Whoa. I had no idea this is what this video is about to be about. Is this man under the jail? Is he in jail? Whoa. Can we even show something like that? Oh gosh, this is so nasty. This is on what, TikTok?
It was in here, it was on this, I don't even know how. I turned around and
he did that and started searching her pockets? Yeah, this is insane. Why am I waiting for the damn nasty song? This is crazy.
Yeah.
You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name.
Yeah, he is soft. This is a nasty punk. There's a bunch of things I want to say that I can't.
Calm down.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Turn your thing off and turn the fan off.
Yeah, it looks like he strikes his girlfriend. Who pushes someone with a closed fist? You can see on that first time he brings his arm back, he has it balled up. You can very briefly see like a frame of what looks like a closed fist. Who is pushing someone like that? And also, she responds to the very loud noise that sounds like a hit by saying ow. She says ow twice, both times after he thrusts his arm forward towards her.
Wow.
So if it wasn't a punch, it was a slap. Either way, he is striking his wife. Like, he's trying to claim that it was just a push, which, by the way, is also a really fucking weird defense too. So like, no, I don't hit my wife, but I push the fuck out of her, actually.
Yeah,
I push her so hard that she says ow multiple times. Whoa, guys. Let's pump the brakes. Hold your horses. I don't hit my pregnant wife. That's uncivilized. I just push the fuck out of her until it hurts.
Yeah, he needs jail time. He needs all the jail time, bro.
Her physical pain through pushing, not through punching. I use a open hand palm strikes in a pushing fashion like a monk. That's what I do. And that's normal. You guys, you're blowing this way out of proportion. It's fucking disgusting, this freak. And now all of this is over him spilling a drink on his setup and him like panicking and throwing a temper tantrum over it. His wife came in to like try and help, and then she's over in the corner, and then you can see him lunge at her twice, throwing his arm at her twice in what appears to be a punch or a slap. Either way, it is a strike. That is not him pushing her, and even if it is him pushing her, it clearly hurt. He caused her.
So because she tried to help him? So she didn't even do nothing at all. Not as if that was an excuse for what the heck he did, but you just took your anger out on her? Oh, yeah, nah. Yeah, she need to leave. Go file a report. He need to go to jail.
Pain. You can hear the impact. Like, you can't talk your way out of that. You can see and hear this through the clips. But here, let's do a little zoomed in version where you can really more clearly see and hear everything.
Okay, take it off. Take the lid off. Chill. You need to have no drinks in here.
Yo. Wow. That wasn't a push. That wasn't a push. That wasn't a... Has he trained in martial arts in any way? Because that was actual technique. this nigga, you could see the movement in his hip and him taking breaths as he's throwing them shits. This hip movement, he's that's messed. Oh my gosh, this nigga need to be in prison. Because she said that you need to put a lid on there. You spilled your drink. And because she told you what the hell you needed to do, which was facts, you decided to throw your hip into it and pop her just to get her to shut up. Oh, you're a disgusting bastard. You're a disgusting, nasty bastard.
I think it's pretty obvious. Now, I'll go ahead and show you his response to it, where he tries his best to convince everyone that they're wrong, and he doesn't hit his wife in the face, specifically, is what he clarified. He doesn't hit her in the face. And that what actually happened is that he pushed her. And actually, he pushed her to save her life, actually, because her fingers were caught under the PC, and it was that's what was hurting her. That's what was making her say, ow. And him being so brave and courageous, he pushed her twice, just like that, in order to, keep her safe. His pregnant wife, by the way.
They're saying like the grunts make it look bad, like the way I was grunting. Brother, I promise you, brother, I don't know what else to say. Like, it's literally like, no, I grunted in that. I mean, I grunted, but I wasn't hitting her, bro. I pushed her. That's the only thing that I did.
You grunt when you push?
I didn't fucking hit her. I would never hit her on her face, bro. That's fucking crazy. She was not crying afterwards. What the hell, bro? She literally was like, she was.
You notice how he says in the face. Oh my, yo. Look at his background. Hold up. Oh, that's disgusting. Wow, I was able to predict this. Guys, if you look at his background, he's into martial arts. I forgot what they call this doll. I think it's called like a bob or something like that. But that's a striking practice doll. That's for you to work on your technique. So when you start throwing fists, your hip movement can be into it. This is so it can like be practice on doing it to a human. He has the nerve to have this in the back of his video. Oh, he's a nasty bastard, bro. Yeah, those were technical jabs that he just threw. In fact, I would say those are more hooks from the angle that he did it. Because he was throwing his hip into it. Oh, yeah, he's nasty.
Yeah. You nasty, fam, you nasty. You nasty, fam, you nasty. You nasty, fam, you nasty. You nasty, fam, yeah. You know your name.
Man, he's sick.
Not crying. She just literally said, turn the fucking thing off. Bro, what I was saying is if I hit her, she would have been like, yo, what the fuck? Why'd you do that for? What'd you hit me for? It wasn't one push. It was one push, bro. It was literally like,
it's so fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like what he's trying to pull here.
You need to go to jail.
It relies solely on people being dumb enough, delusional enough, or just genuinely not caring enough to form their own thoughts on what they can see and hear in the clip, and will instead just take his word for it. The word of an embarrassing cringe fungus that can't stop raging anytime anything happens to him in his goddamn Call of Duty game. This guy flips out constantly, and then he starts becoming Donnie from the Wild Thornberries, and then like going crazy and just like punching and throwing and destroying things around his room. He has so many fucking rage moments, and in one of them, he even like charges at his wife again. But in that instance, he doesn't appear to hit her. Instead, he just like body bumps her, going for like some kind of like chest bump on her as she tries to check on him to make sure that he's still okay and hasn't given himself some kind of fucking aneurysm or blown a gasket.
You fucking stupid! Oh my god, you just got me banned! You just got me banned!
Yo, whoa. What the hell? She wasn't even in the room. So wait, he got banned for what he just did to her, and he just attacked. Come on, dude.
You just got me banned! You just got me banned! You just got me banned! You got me banned! You just got me banned! You just got me banned, dog! You just got me fucking banned!
Something's wrong with him.
You're gonna ruin your.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck anymore. You just got me banned. You just got me fucking banned. You just got me banned.
There are just so many clips just like this one of this fucking loser. It became his shtick. Like, I'm pretty sure he tried to make this his whole brand image. I can find clips just like this going back to 2024. He is always just freaking out constantly because he is just a maniac, like an actual lunatic person who needs to be institutionalized.
You're right. He's not a man. The way he's acting, this is not like grown-ass man behavior. Just throwing tantrums and punching. Like, what is wrong with him? She got him banned. Yeah, lock this F up. Yep. She got him banned. No, you got yourself banned. You need to be arrested. So many people have anger issues and cannot control themselves. Toxic, nasty drama all the time. Yeah, this is horrible. She need to leave. He said, my 11-year-old gamer son doesn't act like this. Like, come the F on. Right. 100%. Y'all have seen me losing on games. I don't know what's happening. You don't ever see me start throwing stuff, punching stuff. I'm in here calm as hell, like, maybe we'll figure it out. And then if we don't, 7 hours later, I'm like, try again another time. I ain't never going crazy like this. This is wild. Like you said, kids know not to act like this. I blame his parents. He didn't get his way for no reason. That girl needs to leave. I agree. Look at what she made me do. Yeah, he's bugged out. And then she don't know what's going on, comes in to check on him, and he starts trying to football tackle. This is weird.
Motherfucker. Oh, I swear to fucking God. You think I'm
like Bruce Lee said, man, walls don't hit back. What is you doing? Fake tough guy?
not? You think I'm not? I'm not? You think I'm... Man, I just spilled it. Of course, the 5 seconds I gotta clean up. There's a... Please, on God. I don't know where my remote went.
You're hitting things because you can't find the remote.
God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. What do I do? Chat, please help me, bro. I don't know what to do. I don't know what the fuck.
What do I do? You sitting there crying like what? What do I do? I don't know what to do, guys. What do I do? Just please, if you only can help me. Like, this dude is a nasty weirdo.
What the fuck do? I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know what the fuck.
He's literally SpongeBob with the ripped pants. This is his one joke. I hesitate to call it that because he actually does just have this level of disorder where he can't control himself. He is just always having violent outbursts, but he tries to use it for his content on TikTok. Like, that's his whole image there, is he's the psychopath guy who's just always fucking angry, it seems. What a complete pathetic loser. How do you even look yourself in the mirror? The shamelessness, man. Like, how? You're just such a fucking weirdo. Now, he does seem to have made a habit out of constantly spilling his drink on his desk because he's always hitting it and freaking out. That kind of thing, always for the sake of his clips on TikTok. But in the one where he starts hitting his girlfriend, or excuse me, his pregnant wife, it seems like he didn't anticipate the drink to spill on his computer and actually cause a problem. So from what I understand, it did actually get in there and cause an issue on his PC, which is why he was freaking out even more so than usual, and then got physical.
Why you got food and drinks near your PC in the first place, bro? Like,
with his wife. Now, to really seal the deal, Jordan Sisko here had a galaxy brain scheme of bringing his wife on stream to defend him and trying to really showcase everything that happened, you know, giving his side of things to make sure everyone understands the truth of the situation. And his wife seems to have a bruise around her eye. That's what it looks like.
I want to see what he says. I'm literally like hyperventilating and shit. And then I come in here, and then she comes in running after me. Then I pick up the PC. I put it on top of that PC. You see that PC right there? I put it on top of that PC. All right, you understand? Let me put it in context, bro. So when she's standing there, I'm putting the PC on right here. Hold on, let me see. Wife, can you come and record this, please?
What?
Wifey? By the way, I just want to, before I'm talking about come here. Before I'm talking about everything else, like, if I ever did hit her, which is insane, I would never hit my wife, and she's pregnant.
Yo, she dead ass got a black eye. She has a black eye.
She would have.
It looks like you can see like the fucking mark on her face from where he fucking apparently hit her, you know? Looks like
that's nasty. You could see the black eye, bro. Oh my god.
She's got a fucking black eye.
Have stuff on her face. I mean, you can.
Yeah, that's what I say. You guys can look here.
Literally see. Like,
I have shorts.
I mean,
on.
It really does look like that. And his explanation here of, I was stacking the PC on the other PC like Lincoln Logs. You see, that's what was happening here. And then my wife came in and I needed help, and then her fingers got caught under there. So I had to start pushing her, in order to protect her. And she was saying, ow, like it was hurting her because her fingers are under the PC and it's really heavy. It's like tungsten. It's like a tungsten block. Very dense. Fucking 10,000 pounds on her fingers. I had to start just striking at her face to push her off of there.
and I basically, with the cords attached, I was trying to pick up this PC like this, Jack, and I was putting it on this PC. You understand? On this PC that I just had. Nobody saw anything. Like, it was insane. This. Laid it flat like this. Then it got on her fingers. You saw it. It was in the corner of the screen. By the way, nobody saw anything. Like, it was insane. Man saw me use one arm motion and thought I hit her. Like, it's insane.
Let's do a storytelling.
Guys, do y'all see how much, guys? Yo, do y'all see how much space there is from the PC sticking out to whatever that is, the other PC or computer, for her hands to have been stuck underneath there? She would literally had to have put her damn arm underneath there to get her fingers stuck. This nigga's a liar. And then how is pushing her helping? You didn't push nothing. Those are punches, bro.
Saw it was in the corner of the screen. By the way, nobody saw anything. Like, it was insane. Man saw me use one arm motion and thought I hit her. Like, it's insane. Let's
do a storytelling. I'll show you the clip. Hold on.
She had her fingers right here. And she literally, that's when she was like, she couldn't get it on the PC. So I pushed her, and she literally was saying ow because of the fucking shit was on her fingers. It was literally on her fingers. This is like I don't know how much it weighs, but it was on her fucking fingers like this.
The story doesn't make any sense. She wasn't saying ow until you threw your arm towards her, man. And you're saying you only pushed her once, but you can see your arm go towards her twice, and she says ow both times. If the pain was caused by the PC on her fingers, she would have been saying ow or expressing discomfort before you started thrusting your arm towards her, you wife-beating freak. You fucking scumbag. And every sensible, sane person on the planet is calling him out on that obvious lie there. There are no other explanations for what happened here because his official story doesn't pass the smell test. If the pain was caused by her fingers being under the PC, why was she not saying anything like ow until you started doing this at her? And he's saying he only pushed her once, but you can see 2 thrusts towards her. So what, did the second one not happen? That just doesn't exist? He's just rewriting the lore there, just trying to hope that you didn't watch the clip yourself? It's just ridiculous, man.
I'm not, I swear on my life, on my soul, I'm not an abuser. We are in a happy relationship, a very happy, we're literally married, and we've been together for 5 years. Trust me, if there was something up, our whole family would know about it. I'm telling you.
You hear her saying ow, ow.
I'm telling you, we are in such a happy relationship. She's going to be talking about herself, by the way. I'm going to be out of the room because I want y'all. I don't want y'all to think I'm being like that.
The skin contact that you guys are talking about, where you're hearing it, Jordan was so freaked out in that situation, and I love him, and I've been with him for 5 years. Like, when Jordan flips out, like, I mean, y'all have seen him many, many times. I mean, if he punched me, I mean, it would be very obvious. I'm very painful.
On your eye? There would be a clear bruise on your eye if he did? What is wrong with you? Yo, that's crazy.
It'll be very obvious
if wrong with you?
He like literally hit me or something. So, her eyes,
She's not really saying that she's not saying he did it either.
what I normally look like all the time.
She goes on to say that if he hit her, it'd be very visible, and that the mark on her eye is just what her eyes normally look like. Now, I haven't seen a picture of them outside of like a stream setting, so I don't know if that's true or not, but it definitely does seem like a mark. But she goes on to defend him, and it's just heartbreaking. And even in the initial clip, after the very clear signs of a strike and the sound of the impact, the skin-on-skin contact, she like responds, ow, and then like kind of shocked, like, you can hear that. And then she goes back to talking to him as if it's normal, like it's just business as usual, like it's treatment she's used to. And it's fucking heartbreaking to hear that. And for him to then put her on stream, like, okay, she's going to talk all by herself. I'm not going to do anything. She's going to talk all by herself. Now she's going to be over here and you can ask her anything you want. She's going to talk all by herself. She's going to be on the... And then she sits there to like defend, like, oh no, it's all good. It's just very sad and scary. I just had to yap about this. I'm wishing the absolute best for her and the baby. I really hope she finds a way out of this relationship. I think the evidence is pretty clear that there was definitely a impact that caused pain, if not a punch, potentially a slap. I don't believe his narrative that it was a push, but even if it was just a push, why are you pushing your fucking pregnant wife? Why? Why are you putting your hands on her aggressively like that? He's saying he only pushed her once, which again is easily disprovable. It's categorically false because you can see twice he thrusts his arm towards her. So if it is a push like he claims, he did it more than he's saying he did, and it clearly was aggressive and a violent push. But I am of the belief that it was either a punch or a slap based on the sound of things.
That's
a push
I think it was
doesn't make that kind of sound.
Like, if you look at it, I don't want to replay it again, but if you look at his hip, the way that he's like turning into that's a hook, bro. Well, he could have been going, but then why would you? Nah, it was like a hook. It was a hook.
But I will reiterate again, if it was a push, it's still completely unacceptable to be violently shoving your pregnant wife, you gross fucking scumbag freak.
Like, he was doing it as if he was hitting the heavy bag, bro. You could tell.
Worm person. This whole thing has been infuriating. I really think this should constitute not only a ban, but an investigation. This should probably lead to jail time. I would think they should look into it at least. I think the evidence is pretty clear, but let's see what authorities have to say. I hope there is a follow-up to this because it's just completely unacceptable. So yeah, I wanted to yap about it. That's really about it.
Yeah, I think he need to go to jail. 100%. That's nasty. So after the first spill, he should have learned to not put his drink somewhere, or to put his drink somewhere else, right? This guy's bugging out. Definitely don't do that. You don't do what the heck he did after that too, as if it was her fault. And even if it were, that's still not an excuse, bro. Like, yeah, he's disgusting. But tell me what you guys think down in the comment section. Hit the hype button. Share the video. It's nasty work.